Look, all I'm saying is that I don't take crap from anybody.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like, okay, sophomore year of high school, I'm having great season pitching. I was all conference that season. Anyway, so we had this big game late in the season against Northside. Now, not only will this game determine the conference champions, but we're two of the best teams in the state. I mean, we're ranked 10th and Northside is ranked 3rd. So my coach decides, for the first time ever, that he's going to try calling some of my pitches for me. He said he had the book on these guys.
So what happened?
Well, I'm mowing down the Northside batters. We're up 2-1 going into the bottom of the 6th inning, but Randy Moss is the leadoff hitter. Now, Moss was a stud ball player. I mean, he was all conference, all state, went on to be a stud player in college. But he was also a dead fastball hitter. And I knew this because I'd grown up playing against the guy. So I get ahead of him 1-2 in the count after he fouls 2 fastballs straight back on me, meaning he's right on top of that pitch. Obviously, it's time for the curveball.
So just throwing the curve?
Well, the catcher calls for a fastball, and I shake him off. And for the second time, he calls for a fastball, and I shake him off again. And a third time, he calls for the fastball, this time slamming his finger down like he's ticked off at me. Well, I calmly step off the rubber and sort of rub down the ball a little bit.
Isn't it the catcher who calls the pitches?
No, the catcher suggests a pitch, but it's the pitcher who makes the final decision. So I step back on the rubber, and the catcher calls for another fastball. I shake him off again. For the 5th time, he suggests a fastball, and for the 5th time, I shake him off. The 6th time, he calls for the fastball, and he brazenly points over at the dugout to let me know who's really calling the pitches. Well, again, I step back off the rubber. When I step back on, he calls for the fastball again, and this time, I threw it.
So what happened?
Yeah, Moss crushed the ball. Hit it about 60 feet over the left field wall for a home run to tie the game. Yeah, well, I got the next 3 guys out, and after I struck out the last 3 batter, but before I'm even off the mound, I point to the dugout and I yell, "You will never call another pitch for me again."
You did it.
Yeah, no, I totally did. And Coach was livid. He pulled me out of the game right then. We went on to lose 8-2, but that's just one example of how I never take crap from anyone.
Oh, you are so macho.
You know. Anyway, it's getting late, and I think I've probably entertained you all more than you deserve, so I better get going.
Soon?
Yeah, I gotta work tomorrow.
I gotta get going as well.
Are you sure you can't stay any longer?
I wish I could, but I will see you tomorrow. I promise.
So I'll see you tomorrow?
8 o'clock sharp.
I love you.
I love you too.
Take care.
Bye. Drive safely, Trish.
I will.
That was fun.
It was.
I really like Trisha.
Yeah, me too. I'm glad she transferred to our branch.
Does she have any family in town?
No, none at all.
Well, we'll keep inviting her over and we'll be family for her.
You're so sweet, Steph. I'm really glad I have a friend like you.
I don't know. Sometimes I feel pretty bad about dating Paul.
No, don't. Paul and I weren't going anywhere in our relationship. We had a good run there, but, we were already fizzling out when he started liking you.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
You're the best, Kelly. Come here.
Right answer.
These shows are so
did you
stupid.
catch the ball?
You think the show is funny?
Yeah, I do. It's just... This is supposed to be a drama.
That's what's so great about it. The best comedies are dramas that have gone horribly awry.
Guess you got a point there.
Well, you are
Oh my god,
delicious.
did you hear that?
I could just
Hear
eat
what?
you for dessert.
That noise!
What noise?
It sounded like a thump noise. You didn't hear that?
No, where'd it come from?
Over there. It sounded like something banged up against the house.
Can I help you with
You
something?
sure you heard something?
Yeah. It,
And it was loud?
yeah.
Well,
Stephanie, I think you're hearing things.
Kelly, I know what I heard. Oh my god. I think there's someone out there.
What are you talking about?
Let me just.
You didn't hear that?
No. What noise?
This time it came from over there.
Professor here because.
Kelly, I think someone's trying to break in.
I think you're delirious.
No, I'm serious. I think there's someone out there.
All right, I'll go check.
You teach sex ed, then what are you doing in the English department?
It's my first semester here and I'm disoriented.
What's your name?
Barney.
Nothing there.
Dr. Barney Worthville.
I don't think I'd feel comfortable giving you a key like that. In fact, I know I wouldn't feel comfortable giving you a key to that room.
No, nobody.
Give me a key.
Look again.
What makes you so sure I will?
This does. I'm in the best interest to give you a key.
What if I refuse?
If you refuse, then your life will never change. For the
Stephanie,
worst.
there's nothing out there.
I could sit here all day and listen to you
I
speak
know what I heard.
But don't worry about it. You're probably just feeling really tired.
Yes.
Besides, even if there were 20 monsters out there, I wouldn't let them get you.
Now it's personal.
In all my life, I've never never had more fun with any man than I've had with you.
And I've never enjoyed dating someone like I enjoyed dating you.
Alright, how much do you love me?
Alright, well... Okay. You know how much I love peanut butter and jelly sandwiches?
Yeah.
Alright. Well, I love you more than 1,000 peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
You have no idea how adorable you are.
Maybe just a little bit.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh.
Take that.
You're kicking our butts.
I'm only the single greatest player that there is. Oh, that'll be the pizza. I'll get it.
She is so sweet.
Yeah, she is sweet. So what's going on with you and Paul?
Things are going so well. He always does the nicest little things for me.
Like what?
Well, he always finds a way to tell me how much he loves me or how special I am. He keeps putting notes inside my medicine cabinet, inside my car, and in my pants pockets. And one time I opened my drawer and I found a note inside my panties.
Yeah, Paul's a good guy. You should hold on to him.
I plan on it.
Here it is.
Oh, that smells good.
Give me something.
There you go. Oh my god. They put onions on the pizza.
What's wrong with that?
I hate onions.
But you're the one that specifically asked that we order onions on the pizza.
No, I didn't.
You don't remember?
Remember what?
Not half an hour ago, you asked for onions on the pizza.
What?
You did, Stephanie. Just as I was about to place the call, you asked me to make sure that we order onions on the pizza.
And I asked if you were sure because I know you don't like them, but you insisted on onions on the pizza.
I don't remember that.
Have you been feeling okay, hun?
I thought so.
But don't worry about it. You know, we all get forgetful sometimes. Let's start picking these onions off this pizza for you.
You guys are so good to me. I would be so alone and miserable in this town if it wasn't for the two of you treating me like a sister.
We love having you around, Trish.
Yeah. Hey, let's make a pact that no one and nothing will ever come between us.
No jobs, no disagreements.
No families.
No men.
Nothing. I have an idea. I will be right back.
What is she up to?
I have no clue. I guess we're in for a surprise.
What is that for?
We're going to become blood sisters.
I love it.
Are you sure this is a good idea?
This is a great idea.
Isn't it a bit childish?
Yes, but it's also a very powerful symbol.
Yeah. All right, who's first?
I will. Now you. Come on, go ahead. It's okay. It actually feels kind of good in a way.
Now what?
All right, now we press our hands together like this.
My turn. Okay, now you.
Now we're blood sisters.
But we have to seal the deal
How?
with a kiss. Now you. Okay, now you too.
Now nothing will keep us apart.
Hey, blood sister.
Hey, sweetie. You sleep well?
I sure did.
So what do you have going on today?
Not much. Paul and I are gonna go out later.
Oh yeah? You got anything exciting planned?
He can be pretty spontaneous sometimes.
Oh, I know exactly what you mean. One time, I thought we were gonna go out for a bite to eat, and instead he drove us to the airport where we had this plane waiting, which flew us to another airport where we had the most amazing meal at this restaurant. It was, oh my God, it was the best meal of my life.
He hasn't never flown me anywhere.
Oh, I'm sure he's found other ways to show you how special you are. Besides, you wouldn't want him using all the same moves on you that he used on me, right?
You're probably right. You gonna get that?
Get what?
Your phone.
Why would I get my phone?
Because it was just ringing?
I think I would notice if my phone was ringing. It's 20 feet away.
But I heard it. It was ringing. It rang twice. You didn't hear that?
Steph, have you been taking your meds?
Yeah. Every day.
Huh.
There it is again. Are you sure you didn't hear that?
Okay, Steph, I think maybe you need to lie down.
No, are you sure you didn't hear that?
Steph.
But your phone was ringing.
It's okay. It's okay. You're just a little bit tired, all right? We just need to lie down for a little bit. My phone is not ringing. Look. Okay. All right. Let's get you your meds, and we'll get you in bed, and you'll feel so much better, okay? Come on. It's okay. Okay. Here you go.
I already took my meds this morning.
It's okay. Just take one more of each. You'll feel better. There you go. Now you rest up, okay? And you'll feel better in no time, okay?
You'll be here when I wake up?
I promise I will.
Is she still sleeping?
Yeah.
What's going on with her? She's not having another psychotic break like she had a couple years ago. I think it's got really bad back then.
Well, she keeps hearing things.
And the other day, she couldn't remember what topping she ordered on her pizza, and we had only ordered the pizza half an hour earlier. I mean, that's very strange.
Yeah.
Is she taking her meds?
Yeah? But you know, if this kind of stuff keeps happening, maybe we should talk to her doctor about getting her prescription changed.
You mean more to me than anyone ever has.
I feel the same way about you.
If I promise to never leave you, will you promise to never leave me?
I promise.
What? Is there anything I can do to help?
Just be there for her. I think she's going through something right now, but I think she'll be fine.
Yeah, don't worry. I mean, with all of us here to take care of her, I'm sure she'll be just fine.
You guys are really good to her.
Well, she really means a lot to us.
Good morning. Or should I say good afternoon?
What time is it?
About 12:30.
Oh, how long did I sleep?
13 hours.
And I've given some thought about what you were talking about last night. And Kelly and I have talked it over a bunch. And, well, while I am flattered that you find me so attractive, I just don't swing that way.
What are you talking about?
Last night you made a pass at Trisha.
I'm pretty sure I didn't.
Oh, you most certainly did.
What did I say?
It's not so much what you said as what you did.
What did I do?
You don't remember?
No.
Okay, well then let's just forget about it.
No,
then.
what did I do?
Well, it started when you came up behind Trisha and grabbed her butt. And then from there, you moved your hands under her shirt and started fondling her breasts.
Please tell me I didn't do that.
Yeah, you did.
And then you started telling her how much you wanted to make love to her.
And kissed me all over.
I'm so sorry, Trish.
And then when she said no, you made her promise to think about it overnight. And she finally did, just because it was the only way to get you off of her.
What is happening to me? Why don't I remember doing this? Why did I do that?
Don't worry about it. It is no big deal.
I'm so embarrassed.
And don't worry about Paul. We won't tell him anything.
Mm-mm.
Are we still blood sisters?
No one and nothing is going to come between us.
Yeah. And besides, I was looking pretty hot last night.
At least you won't be getting a cold anytime soon.
Were you able to do anything today?
No.
So, you mostly just laid around and got some rest?
Yeah.
Are you depressed? Well, did you call your work and let them know what's going on?
Kelly says she'll call for me tomorrow.
That's good. Should we try to get you a new psychiatrist? Or?
No, I'll be fine. I just need a few more days of rest.
It's already been a couple days, and all you've done is lay around and rest.
Why are you hassling me? I'm just a little out of sorts right now.
I'm not hassling you. I'm just worried about you. You're not going into work. You haven't been showering or eating. We haven't made love in almost a week. You won't even kiss me anymore.
I'll be fine. These things happen every now and then when you're like me.
You sure?
I'm sure. Can I get some sleep now?
How's she doing?
I don't know. The same. I mean, she's tired, lethargic, depressed. She won't even let me kiss her anymore.
Well, let's just ride this out a little bit longer. And when Stephanie and I first moved in here, she went through a little period about like this. I don't know whether it was just the stress of a new job or of moving, but all of a sudden one day she was fine, and a couple days later, you would have never guessed she was sick.
Yeah, but what stress is she under now?
I don't know. Maybe something at work? Maybe there's something going on with you two?
Not that I can think of. I mean, I thought everything was going great. I guess we'll just have to try to make things as comfortable as we can for her and ride this out until she comes out of this funk. I just hope it isn't too much longer.
I'm sure it won't be.
Keep me posted if anything changes.
I will.
Thanks, Cal. You're a good friend.
I do what I can.
Let's go.
Can't use Emmy app.
Wait, don't worry about it. I'll get it. You look great. So, who's the lucky guy that gets to be on your arm tonight?
I haven't decided yet.
I'm sure that you will have dozens, probably hundreds of guys trying for the chance to have that on there.
You're so sweet. Well, I'm off like a prom dress. Don't wait up for me.
That little
Have you been taking your medications? Do they seem to be helping?
Yes.
Well, we've talked about quite a few things over the course of the last couple months, and you've undoubtedly had some pretty awful things happen to you over the years. There's still that one incident, though, that we've only just barely touched upon that at some point we're really going to need to get into.
I know.
So do you think you're ready to talk about that night? This would be a really big step towards dealing with the events of your past and understanding how those events are affecting you.
I couldn't believe what I was experiencing. This wasn't something that was supposed to be happening to me. This isn't something that's supposed to be happening to anyone. How can people do the things they do? How can they do the things they do to other people?
Can't always know or understand why some people do the things they do, especially when they do something that hurts someone else.
But don't they think of the consequences?
Apparently not. Or if they do, the consequences of their actions just don't bother them that much.
But how? How is it possible that they don't think about how their actions will affect others? Doesn't that bother them?
Would you like to go on?
I was thinking about him. He really was an okay guy. He wasn't perfect. Neither am I.
None of us are. Of course, that's not an excuse for the things we do.
No.
So what happened that night?
It was something I'll never forget, no matter how hard I try. It was something I would never even wish on my worst enemy. I just wish it never happened.
Hey, good morning. Look, I brought you some breakfast.
I'm not really hungry.
No, come on, Steph, you've got to eat. You haven't eaten in days. Come on. Here, I brought you some more meds. Gotta make sure you keep taking those meds. Good girl. So how'd you sleep last night? Here, have some toast.
Okay, I guess.
So how are things going with you and Paul?
Good, I suppose.
Is he pretty understanding of how you've been feeling?
I guess.
I guess you guys probably haven't been all that romantic lately, huh?
No.
I guess that would explain it.
Explain what?
Okay, don't tell Paul that I told you this, okay? Because I know that it meant nothing. I mean, I'm sure he feels really stupid about this right now. And
What happened?
Okay. Last night, after Paul came over, he came out of your room and we started talking, and it was just your standard innocuous conversation. You know, he was just asking how you were doing, and he was asking what I was up to. And then he started reminiscing about when we were a couple, and he just started talking about how hot I was and how he teases me. Yeah, but you know, it meant nothing. I mean, I'm sure he feels stupid about it. And you know how guys are? I mean, how they go 3 days without sex and they can't think straight. I mean, come on, it meant nothing.
Did you guys do anything?
No. Okay, I would never do that to you, Steph, okay? Okay? Hey. We're blood sisters, remember? Yeah. And nothing, no one, and certainly no guy is going to come between us, okay? Okay, come here.
I love you, Kelly.
I love you too, sweetie. Okay, now look. Let's get you cleaned up and fed, and after you're fed, we'll get you in a nice long tub, and we'll get you up and going today, okay? All right?
All right.
Okay. Hi, may I speak to Bob Cohen, please? Hi, Bob. This is Kelly, Stephanie's roommate. Yeah, and I'm fine. Unfortunately, Stephanie's not doing so well. No, well, she's having some physical problems, and it's probably going to take her a while to get through them. Well, what she wanted me to do is call you and let you know that she's going to need to quit her job. Well, you guys have been so good to her, and she didn't want to leave you hanging with a position vacant for so long, and... Yeah, okay, yeah, I will let her know that, and I know she's going to miss you, too. Thanks, Bob. Bye.
They fired me?
Bob said he couldn't continue to keep you on if you were going to keep missing work.
Bob's never liked me. He's been always trying to find a reason to get rid of me.
Then you don't need him or that stupid company.
Yeah, they're all a bunch of jerks anyway.
But what am I going to do about money? Now I don't have any benefits. I mean, how am I going to afford my meds?
Hey, it's all right, hun. We'll take care of everything. It'll be okay.
Yeah, Trish and I will figure something out. We'll make sure you're okay, right?
And you don't need people like that in your life anyway. You need people that can take care of you and treat you well.
Yeah, and people who will never hurt you.
Paul must die.
Who's there?
Paul must die.
Where are you? Who's there?
Paul must die.
Go away! Go away! Go away!
Stephanie.
No, leave me alone!
It's okay. Hey, it's okay. It's me, Kelly. It's okay.
Is he gone?
Is who gone?
The devil.
The devil?
He was saying things to me.
What was he saying?
Paul must die.
What?
Paul must die.
Okay, Stephanie, I think you're hearing things.
I'm not hearing things.
All right,
the devil was just here.
Okay, let me go get your pills, okay?
No, don't leave me.
Okay.
Don't leave me. Don't
Okay.
leave me. Come and get me if you leave me.
Okay, I won't. It's okay. It's all right.
What if he comes to get me and he has my soul and then he's gonna come get my body?
No, honey, he doesn't have your soul and he's not gonna get your body. It's okay.
How could you possibly know?
Okay, honey, you're just gonna have to trust me, okay? Okay.
Don't leave me.
Okay, I won't. It's okay. It's all right. I'm not gonna leave you. I'm always gonna be right here for you.
So, do you like the tea?
Yeah, it's great. Thanks for making it. Thanks for being here for me.
Hey, it's my pleasure. Do anything for you.
I know.
So, what happened last night? I mean, Kelly told me a little bit, but I'm sure I didn't get the whole story.
I don't know. It was just so crazy. I was just lying there sleeping, and the next thing I know, I hear this voice, and it's telling me that Paul had to die.
What did the voice sound like?
Eerie and demonic, and I was sure it was the devil, and he was trying to take over my soul.
Oh, that sounds terrible.
It was so real. And I know I've had problems in the past, but I've never heard voices, and I don't know. I just hope I'm not getting worse.
I'm sure you're not. But even if you were, we'll get you the help that you need.
Thanks.
So, did the voice say why Paul had to die? Or how he had to die?
No.
Do you have any idea why Paul would have to die?
He did do something the other night, but it was nothing that deserves death.
What did he do?
It was really nothing.
What was it then?
You know when Paul was over here when I wasn't doing so well?
Yeah?
Well, he and Kelly got talking, and Paul ended up telling Kelly that he thought she was sexy and that he has fantasies about her.
He did.
But it's my fault because I haven't been very romantic lately, and I just keep lashing out, and I mean, he's probably just wanting some attention from a woman.
This is not your fault, Steph. Don't go blaming yourself for him acting like an idiot. I don't care if you haven't so much as held his hand for a month. That gives him no excuse to hit on another woman.
No,
But Stephanie, what Paul did was a jerky thing to do.
I know. Thanks. Please don't say anything to him. I don't want him to feel uncomfortable when he's around here, and I don't want to make him upset.
Okay, but that doesn't mean that I approve of what he did.
I know. Thank you.
Anything for a friend like you.
Be ashamed, such a beautiful person to meet with such a...
My chest was really hurting today. I think I might be having heart problems.
Honey, you're not having heart
How did
problems.
you miss me from that close?
How would you know? Were you in my body today? Were you feeling the pain I was feeling?
You guys heard the gunshot.
That's what I thought. You couldn't possibly know if I was having heart problems. Are you and Paul having sex?
No, I'm not having sex with Paul. I'm not kissing Paul. I'm not hugging Paul. I'm not even shaking hands with Paul.
What was that?
What was what?
Please tell me you heard that sound.
What sound?
Kelly! Oh my god!
What?
Oh my god!
What?
Kelly,
Stephanie, what?
It's the devil! He's coming for me! He's coming!
It's not the devil. It's okay.
Kelly!
It's
Oh my
okay.
god!
Stephanie, it's okay. It's okay. Look, hey, it's all right. You're safe. You're okay. You're safe right here in my arms. It's all right. It's okay. It's all right. It's okay. It's okay.
So when the man lowers... What's going on?
We got the situation.
Come to the window, my baby, with me, and look at the stars that shine down on the sea. 2 little stars that play bo peep, with 2 little fishes down in the deep, and 2 little frogs that cry neep, neep, neep. I see a dear little baby that should be asleep.
I just keep reliving those moments over and over. It was so horrible. Why do they have to be a part of my life? Why can't they just go away? I didn't ask for this to be a part of my life.
Life isn't always fair. Every single day, millions of bad things happen to good people. That's just the way life is. We just have to find a way to deal with those events and not let them consume us. We can't let those events take over our lives. It's a horrible enough tragedy when certain events ruin a day, a week, or even a month. But it's an even bigger tragedy when we let those events impact and ruin the rest of our lives.
I know.
Do you think what you experienced that night is something you'll eventually be able to come to grips with?
I don't know.
Do you want that incident to be with you the rest of your life, determining your every feeling and action for as long as you live? Do you want that one event, an event you had absolutely no control over, to define you?
No.
Do you want that one event to have control over the next 50 or 60 years of your life?
No.
Well, then we're going to have to face it, confront it, and deal with it. Can you do that?
Yeah.
Good.
When you wake up in the morning, you never know how the day is going to turn out. But you don't expect it to turn out like that. And typically, I would say that not knowing how the course of the day is going to go is a good thing, because it makes it interesting and exciting. But that day was definitely not exciting. I mean, not in a good way.
Had you had any indications at all that something like that might happen? That they were capable of committing such an act?
No. None. That's what makes it all the more traumatic and scarring. I can't even believe it happened.
But it did. You need to believe that and accept it.
How can you trust someone? Trust that they'll do the right thing and not hurt you?
There's no definitive answer to that question. It's certainly not always easy. Sometimes it turns out to be impossible.
Well, how can I ever trust anyone again? Why should I trust anyone again?
Because if you don't, your life will be pretty miserable.
Well, I would rather be miserable because I don't trust than ever have that happen again.
All right, what can I get for you? I was thinking of making a big spread. How do you feel about chocolate chip pancakes? Or if you want something small, I could take care of that as well. Okay, how about some tea? That sounds good, doesn't it?
No.
Steph, what's wrong? Why won't you let me help you?
Because I don't need any help.
It's okay to admit that you need our help. I mean, we're all here for you. Did you take your meds? Why don't you try to get out of the house? I mean, you've been cooped up here for weeks. Tricia said she's going to run some errands later this afternoon. Why don't you go with her? That could be fun, right?
You would like that, wouldn't you? If I was out all afternoon.
What do you mean?
You and Kelly could go spend some alone time together.
What? What does that mean?
Nothing.
You just want me to leave? Fine. Call me if you need anything. Anything at all. I love you.
Paul must die. Paul must die.
Leave me alone!
Paul must die.
Kelly! Kelly!
What's wrong?
The devil's here! I heard him, the devil's here!
There's nobody here but me. There's nobody here.
No,
You're safe.
don't you hear him? He was here! Don't you hear him right now?
Hear what?
No, he's in my head. He's trying to take over my soul. He's taking over my body. What am I gonna do?
Okay, all right. I'm gonna go get you some pills. Okay.
No, don't
It's
leave me. Don't leave me.
It's
Don't
okay.
leave
It's gonna
me.
take me just
The
a
pills
second.
aren't doing any good.
Okay.
How many I take, they're not working. Kelly, just don't let him get me, okay?
Okay. I won't let him get you. It's okay. I'll hold you all night. Okay. It's all right.
I'm really tired.
You should be. Those pills you took are the strongest on the market.
And I'll sleep through the night,
You will.
and I won't hear any voices.
Nope.
And I don't have to worry about the devil getting me?
Any attempt the devil tries to get you, you'll sleep right through. And even if he does, we'll be here to protect you.
I love you guys.
We love you too. Now come on, let's get you to bed. Come on.
You guys will be here when I wake up.
We sure will, sweetie.
Now you just rest and get some sleep, okay? She's gonna be asleep for hours. Those pills have put a horse to sleep for 8 hours.
Well, I don't know about you, but I could do with a night off.
Oh, it hasn't been that bad.
All right, no, it hasn't. It's just starting to wear me out a little bit and make me a little tense.
All right, turn around.
What?
Turn around.
Oh my god, that feels good.
Well, you've been working really hard lately.
Not as hard as you.
No, that's true. But hard nonetheless.
Oh, God, you have the magic touch. I could really get used to this.
Could you?
Oh, yeah.
Well, I really appreciate all the help you've been giving me over the past couple weeks.
Oh, it's my pleasure.
You're a true friend.
So are you.
So we haven't seen Paul around here very much lately, huh?
Can you blame him? Would you want to be with an insane girl who doesn't put out?
True. Still, we should try and get him over here a little bit more often. And how is Stephanie going to carry out our little plan if he's never here?
I know.
By the way, your little devil's voice is really creepy.
Thank you. It's nice to be recognized for my artistic endeavors.
And you have to admit this has been more fun than you thought, right?
Yeah, it has. It's all I could do not to laugh sometimes. Like the last time I was outside banging on the side of the house, I could hear Stephanie screaming so loud I should have been in the room with you guys.
Oh, Stephanie is definitely a screamer.
Yeah.
I'm sure Paul is very familiar with that little aspect of her.
Oh, I cannot believe what a little slut she is.
Like Paul's any better.
Good point.
They're both gonna get what they deserve.
I still think you're being too nice on Stephanie. She's liable to get away with just an insanity plea.
Well, even if she does, she's gonna spend the next 20 years in the nut house.
This is true.
You are such a wicked little girl, aren't you?
That's why you love me.
Could you get me a glass of water, please? Sure.
What you eating?
Salad, you want some?
No, I'll pass, thanks. So how's she been doing?
Better. I think she's starting to turn the corner and, put this whole thing behind her.
Really? She doesn't seem any different to me at all. If anything, I think she might be getting worse.
Well, if you were around her as much as I am, I think you'd notice a difference. I'm not saying she's better or that she's going to be better in the next couple days, but I think she's starting to come around. I think she'll be back to her old self in no time.
I hope so.
Maybe if you spend a little more time with her, that might help.
I feel like she's pretty much repulsed by me these days.
Any bit of attention or affection seems to help.
I guess.
And if you want Trish and I to kind of make ourselves scarce, maybe some of that romance could start creeping back into your relationship.
Well, that'd be nice.
You just let me know when you want me to do that.
All right, great. Thanks, Cal. Here you go.
What took you so long?
Nothing, I was just talking to Kelly.
I'm sure that's all you were doing.
Paul must die. Paul must die.
I know.
So do you think you can find some way to keep the two of us entertained tomorrow? What'd you have in mind? Apparently I'm not the only wicked little girl around here. It's a date then. Bye.
You deserve to be happy, Stephanie. You deserve to have a life full of joy and growth. And the only way you'll be able to be happy and to grow is to talk about this.
I do deserve to be happy, don't I?
And you're the person who decides whether you'll be happy or not. When you're out driving and another car cuts you off, you are the one who determines whether you're going to get upset over that happening or whether you won't let it bother you. When someone says something mean or derogatory to you, you are the person who decides whether that comment will have a negative impact on you or not. And while this one event that we need to talk about is certainly much more important than a rude driver or an unnecessary comment, you will still be the one who determines its effect on you. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not trying to minimize what you experienced by any means. I just want you to know that you can deal with this. You can get beyond it, and you have the power to do so. But you're the one who's going to have to do the work, and you're the one who will ultimately decide your own fate.
I want to get beyond this. I'm tired of being a victim. I don't want to be a victim anymore.
That's our goal, to empower you, to put your destiny back in your hands.
And I can do that?
You absolutely can. You just have to be willing to do the work, to confront your demons.
But my demons... You can't imagine how strong they are. How real they are. How close they are. It's like they're with me every second of every day. whispering in my ear, hurting me, destroying me, trying to take over my life. And it's been like this for so long. I mean, what if this is my fate? Maybe this is who I am and all I have to look forward to for the rest of my life. What if I can't get over what happened that night?
If you do the work, you'll get past it. You have the strength to get well. You have to believe me when I tell you this.
What if I'm not strong enough? What if my demons are stronger than I am?
Whatever strength those demons might have, they have only because you've given it to them. And since you've given them that strength, you can take it away. I'm going to take you back to that night. You can handle this. You're strong enough.
Okay.
You woke up that morning feeling good and decided it would be nice to drive out of town and do some hiking. You got some food and water together, loaded up your backpack, and headed out. So you spent the day hiking, enjoying the day and having a nice time. Eventually you realized you had lost track of time, it had gotten late, and you were still quite a ways away from your car. So you thought you should start making your way back to your car and drive home. And that's when your life took a terrible turn.
It's better. Oh, I might die. I don't want to die. I want to live. I want to live a long, full life, full of happiness and passion. I've never been to Seattle. I've never had a really good muffin. And what about my cat? My cat would go crazy without me.
I bet she did.
Get a hold of yourself, man.
Oh, okay.
Andrea, keep these two in line. I got work to do.
You got it.
Do you want a drink?
Possible to love
Not
you
really.
there.
I'm thirsty. I'll be right back.
Yes.
Hurry up.
Yes, it is.
I won't be long. And when I get back, I'll have a big surprise for you.
Can't wait.
Dr. Joe. How's it going out there? I'm busting my ass trying to make sure that you and the hospital makes it out of there alive. And I don't plan on taking body bags unless they're gonna be filled by those.
You'll do just fine, darling.
I'm guessing I'll have number 3 ready for shipping before fall.
Nice work.
Surprise.
I'll keep,
Is that so good?
Oh, yeah.
You know, Paul, if you're a good boy tonight, I have some extra surprises for you.
Like what?
Do you like it rough?
Maybe.
Like this?
Oh, yeah.
You like that?
Mm-hmm.
Do you like it better than the things Kelly used to do to you?
Yeah.
Good. Between me and Kelly, who's the better girlfriend?
You are. Without a doubt.
Why am I better?
Well, because you're sexier, smarter, more beautiful. It's not even close.
Really? Would you say that I make you hotter than Kelly does?
Oh, yeah.
Would you say that I'm gorgeous?
You're so gorgeous that other women shouldn't even try to look as beautiful and sexy as you are. You're not even gonna come close.
You're so sweet. So would you say that I'm drop dead gorgeous?
Oh, without a doubt.
Then I have your next surprise. Come to the window, my baby, with me, and look at the stars that shine on the sea. The 2 little stars that play bo peep, and 2 little fish far down in the deep, and 2 little frogs go neep, neep, neep. I know 2 little babies that should be asleep. Kelly,
You and Trisha better get here pretty quick. I've done something really bad. No, I won't go anywhere, I promise. I'll be here when you get here.
Oh my God. Stephanie!
I'm in the kitchen.
What happened?
I just did what the devil told me to.
Are you okay?
I think so.
Honey, come here.
I'm in trouble, aren't I?
No, Trisha and I will testify that you've been having some psychological problems.
Yeah, we'll make sure you don't go to prison.
But I'll still probably have to spend the rest of my life in a mental institution.
You don't think about that right now.
We don't have much time together.
We're gonna have to call the police soon.
I know. But do you think we could sit down and have a cup of tea before you call?
Sure.
Thanks. It's chamomile. I hope you like it. I made chamomile because it'll relax you and help you sleep. I know it always knocks me out.
It's good. So, what happened?
It all happened so fast. Like I was out of my body.
Well, how did it start?
It started really innocently. I just got up to go get a glass of water, and then instead I got a knife. And
Wake up! Stop it! Stop! What's going on?
Cut that out.
welcome to your deaths, ladies.
What are you talking about?
I'm doing what I have to do. I have to kill you both.
Why?
Because all must die.
No, Paul must die.
You know, that's what I thought the devil was saying. Then I eventually figured out that it was all. I guess I was a little confused for a while. Anyway, Kelly, if you're really good, there's a chance you might just walk out of here alive. Although you're going to have to prove your love and friendship to me first.
Okay, Stephanie, put the knife down and let us out of these chairs.
Do what the voice said.
But that voice was me!
Shut up! It's not that I don't like you, Trish. It's just that I have to kill you. Or at least I have to have you killed.
What?
And that's why Kelly is going to kill you.
What?
Yeah, you're going to kill Trisha.
Kelly? No, Stephanie, I won't do it.
Here are your options, Cal. Either you sit there and you watch me slice Trisha's throat open and then feel me rip the blade through your throat, or you kill Trisha for me as a sign of your love and devotion for me. And then I'll let you go. But only after you testify to the police that I didn't kill anybody, that you killed Trisha and Paul. I'll tell the police that you came home and you saw your best friend making out with your ex-boyfriend, that Trisha. And you totally lost it. You'll get a temporary insanity plea and get like 1 to 2 decades in loony bin, and I'll walk away free.
Please, Kelly, don't do this. Please don't do this.
She dies either way. If Trisha really cared about you, then she would let you kill her so that you could get off free.
I don't have a choice.
No! She's gonna die either way.
No, Stephanie.
Save yourself.
God, isn't there anything else we can do?
She dies no matter what. Save yourself.
Kelly, please don't do this. Do not do this.
You have to.
I knew you were a smart girl. Now here, let me get you in a position so that you can do what you have to do.
Oh God, oh God.
Now, I'm gonna put the knife in your hand, and I'll hold Trisha's head back, and you can slit her throat.
Oh God, Stephanie, don't make me do this.
Stephanie,
It's not nearly as gross as you possibly could think.
please don't do this.
all must die.
Please.
I have to. It's my only way out. I'll hold Trisha's head back, and you'll cut her throat.
No, God, please.
Please. It's not nearly as gross as you possibly could.
Please, Stephanie, there's something that we can work out here.
Please don't make me do
There's
that.
no other way. Sorry. All must die. It's my only way out.
No, God, please don't.
Worry. Trust me.
Don't make me do that.
You know what? It'll hurt a lot less if you stop squirming.
Kelly, don't!
Do it! Night, night. Well, remember when I said that you were a smart girl? Well, I lied. I couldn't possibly let you live if all must die. An 8-year-old could figure that out.
Oh, no.
From here, it'll be fairly simple. I'll stab you in the stomach and let you bleed to death really slowly. And since your fingerprints are on the knife, it'll look like your basic murder-suicide. And I also lied when I said you should trust me. I mean, no one should ever trust a crazy woman.
Oh, God. Stephanie, please. Please, I know that if you just let me go, I'll promise I'll take the blame for everything.
Do you think the devil would let me do that? I don't think so. And that is one guy I don't want pissed off at me.
It wasn't the devil's voice you were hearing, it was Trisha. Trisha was the one that was terrorizing you and saying Paul must die.
Whatever.
Stephanie, you have to believe me. Look, you're just having some psychological problems right now. That's it. But we can get you the help that you need to put all this behind you.
Right.
God, please, I want you to get better. You have to believe me.
Why would you care if I get better?
Because I love you.
I know you do.
No, I really love you.
What?
I'm in love with you, Stephanie, and I have been for a long time. All this time that you've been dating Paul, it's Paul that I've been jealous of. I wanted it to be your arms that I was in, and I wanted it to be my lips that you were kissing. And now that Paul's out of the way, there's nothing to stop us from being together.
Don't screw with me.
I'm not. Stephanie, you have no idea how crazy you drove me every single time you walked around the house in a towel or your underwear. And every time I kiss you on the cheek or on the forehead, I wanted to kiss you on the lips. And all those nights that I spent in your bed when you thought the devil was talking to you, those are the best nights of my life, and I never wanted them to end. Oh, God, Stephanie, you're sexy and you're beautiful, and I want to spend the rest of my life with you.
Stop lying.
I know that if we just take a few minutes here and just think this through, we can figure out a way for both of us to get out of this.
Why would I want to get you off the hook? If I did that and I'm right, then the devil will be really pissed off at me. And if you're right, then that means I'm letting you off the hook, even though you didn't try to stop Trisha from driving me out of my mind.
Okay, I know what an idiot I was for letting Trisha do what she did to you, but she threatened me. She told me that she'd hurt me if I told you. And I know it was wrong, but I was scared, and I went along with her even though I knew it was hurting the woman that I loved.
But why did you let her hurt me?
I was scared. I was scared of her, and I was scared of my feelings for you. I've never loved a woman before, and I was scared and confused. I never wanted to hurt you. I never wanted to. I just want to be with you.
Mom, you're lying. You're not in love with me.
Yes, I am. Let me prove it to you.
How?
Just come here. Just come closer.
You do love me. I may be crazy, but I'm not stupid. Dad's sister.
So I pulled my car up to the house.
And is that when?
And that's when I walked in and I found all three of my friends, all three of my best friends, dead. There was blood everywhere. Paul. His throat. He was completely covered in his own blood. Even in death, he was clutching at his throat, trying to keep the blood in his body. Can you imagine what that must have been for him? To feel the life draining out of his body and not be able to do anything about it?
I can't.
He was the love of my life. He was so caring and considerate. He was always so good to me and so patient. No matter how bad a day I might be having, he was always right there, never judging me. To see him there on the couch, covered in blood, I was in shock. How do you react to something like that? How do you get over something like that? I felt like dying right along with him. And then moments later to find my other two best friends also covered in blood. How could this have happened?
Life can be unbelievably cruel sometimes.
Poor Trisha. She was so sweet. And just like Paul, her throat was ripped right open. Her blood was everywhere. Kelly. Poor Kelly. And can you imagine how badly she must have been hurting to do that to two people who meant so much to her? And then the way she killed herself. It was horrible. I can't possibly imagine how sad she must have been in the final minutes of her life. As many problems as I've had over the years, I know I can't have ever felt as badly as she felt before she killed herself.
Would you like to continue?
I don't think so. I think I've had enough. If you don't mind, I'd like to end early today.
Sure. Can you promise me, though, that next week we'll pick up right where we left off?
I promise.
You're going to be okay, Stephanie. You're going to get through this.